اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي يعني في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم. فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبون.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home. Hi, this is Ahmed from
معاكم احمد بعيد بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش، 27 32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوتديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجود على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه تكون حدها عاليه. في رايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلين كلاش يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج ان مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم، مثل كتصوير الافتتاح رحت معاهم.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team, and it was really fun to, you know, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
ايلين كلاش اكاديمي اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي يعني في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم، فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبون.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the finals of the Quickfire Street Fighter 6 tournament. We are very excited to witness the following matches of today's final. So with that, let's get to know the players. I hope you are all ready to find out who will make or break today. Before we go to our amazing commentators, let us watch a recap of this week's action.
This is is an exciting match to watch.
This is a fast match. I can't keep up with the action at the moment. It's one-sided match right now. KMZ right now a perfect KO in the second round.
He's getting juggled into the air. He gets grabbed and slammed into the floor. Ken losing huge amounts of health.
You gotta avoid those combos, especially if you're Zangief, because like you're a bit of a slow character, especially you're a grapper. I see the crowd going wild about the attacks between Bumpfizzle and CHARTUSMIRE to his special move. Unfortunately, Ken is not giving him the space to do that, and another KO in the second round. Let's see if that is over or not. Yes, it is, and another KO for Blind Fisting. Thank you, Rihan, for the fantastic intro. Welcome everyone back to the finals of Street Fighter 6 tournament. During the week of the tournament, it was filled with anticipation and excitement. Players showcased their skills and strategies, captivating the crowd with the breathtaking plays. At the end of the day, we are crowning a champion. My name is Al-Ees. Alongside with me is Oatmeal. How are you feeling today, Oatmeal?
I'm feeling great, especially with all these incredible player matchups that we have.
What do you think of the action yesterday?
I think the action yesterday was so good to watch, especially with a lot of the players and how close up the brawls were.
Fantastic, fantastic. We are delighted to bring you Island Clash Quickfire, made possible by the generous support of our sponsors, Zain and Temkeen. Their commitment to excellence allows us to continue providing you with high-quality entertainment. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to our sponsors for their valued sponsorship. For our gamers out there, the chance to showcase your skills and have the chance to represent Bahrain and embark on the road to Riyadh for the Asian Esports qualifiers of the World Esports Championship. Everything can be found on our website, tealflamingo.co. To those who would like to catch the actions of the day, we are live on YouTube and everything is under our channel, Island Clash Bahrain. For those who want to check everything else, everything can be found on islandclash.bh. Omi, can you give us the standings of the groups from the past couple of days?
Yeah, well, I mean, as we can see here in Group A, Sugar and ALKHABBAZ, they were dominating and leading the standing. And in Group B, we had YSF-B and ALKHABBAZ definitely performing very well here.
Exactly, fantastic. And then we have the standings of Group C and D.
Yeah, in Group C, we have two players from the winner of Group C as well, of course. We have KMZ and CHARTUSMIRE, both incredible players on Zangief and Ken, and we have CROWW and HUJAIR as well.
Exactly, fantastic player. Let's see the road to the final.
Yeah, the road to the final, we're going to have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. If you want to win the whole thing, you're going to need to win all the matches in the winner's bracket. And
exactly. So like you got Sugar against HUJAIR, KMZ against ALKHABBAZ, YSF-B against CHARTUSMIRE, CROWW, and ABULMIS. But just to let you guys know that YSF-B and CHARTUSMIRE actually had a match and managed to YSF-B qualify to the round 2, as well as ABULMIS beating CROWW and heading into the round 2 of the winners semi-final. That means that CHARTUSMIRE and CROWW will face each other in the first round of the losers bracket.
That's going to be interesting to watch.
Without further ado, let's head back to our stage and let's head to the kickoff of the Street Fighter tournament for the finale today. It's going to be between Sugar and HUJAIR. Let's see how these guys do what they do and manage if they can capture a win and secure a win to make it easier to reach the finals.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Sugar playing DJ and his opponent playing Ryu. This is going to be an interesting match considering they're both, again, up-close brawlers. I want to see Ryu utilize that distance that he can create with the fireballs.
Exactly, and like you missed the first day of the final, the first day of the tournament where we saw how DJ dominated the game and dominated his group.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw from the previous stream on the first day, DJ was very aggressive with his plays going in, and he is now into the Ryu. He's pushing him straight into that corner, juggling him into the air, not giving him any room to breathe. And the Ryu immediately comes back with the Shoryuken, creating that distance that I predicted earlier. Both of them are coming towards each other with projectiles. It's a spam war, and now Ryu closing that distance. His drive gauge is completely empty, and DJ's is almost running out as well. DJ losing health, getting grappled and thrown into that corner, both of them trying to find that perfect opening.
DJ now keeping attacking, trying to reduce that health bar for Ryu, but Ryu keeps blocking every attack at the moment. Let's see if he finds an opening, but DJ with a quick spinning kicks and wonderful special move by Ryu. Right now, let's see who takes the first match, and he does. The first round goes to DJ. Sugar with round 1. Round 2, fight.
That last match was really good to watch, especially with a lot of the poke and the up-close brawls. DJ coming in with an incredibly aggressive start here. But now both of them are trying to poke each other out, shimmying and attacking the whatever they can, really trying to block each other. Both of their drive gauges looking a little bit low. DJ getting pushed into a corner, but he gets hit, and then he gets blocked, and then he throws him straight into the air again. He is not letting Ryu escape from that corner, and Ryu knows that's the corner of death again. So Ryu is trying to escape. DJ coming in for a super, and it connects.
I think that will be over. The first match is going to go to HUJAIR.
Almost.
HUJAIR can still be there. Let's see if he can manage to at least. But it's a perfect KO by DJ and by HUJAIR right now. Fantastic play by Sugar. Unlucky HUJAIR. Let's see what he does in the next match.
Definitely. I mean, here I think we can see the domination from the DJ player, of course, again, as he maintained on the first day, as he's carrying through to the finals now. He is not letting anyone else take his spot.
Those 2 rounds went so quick.
Very quickly. It was incredible to watch. His brutal demeanor, constantly fighting against the Ryu, refusing to take any punishment.
Exactly, like DJ is a tough character. Like usually, not a lot of people can offset DJ because he's not really played often. So like people are used to like playing with Ryu, Ken, Luke, something like that. Like Jury in that box, like Zangief as you saw yesterday. What a counter punish by Ryu at the moment. Let's see if DJ is in trouble right now. Let's see if HUJAIR can capitalize on that opening.
Ryu just pushed DJ back into the corner and went for a grab, but DJ immediately teched it, and now he's punishing the Ryu for trying to make him stand in that corner and take the beating. However, DJ is losing a lot of health, and the Ryu is building up on that. DJ takes back the lead immediately, going in for, I think it was a critical.
It's a special move, I think, for the first one, but it doesn't connect. Like I think like DJ has a special way, even if you hit like the first super special, like you gotta continue using that. And a KO does that for Sugar. Let's see if he can capitalize and take the next match. Remember, this is best out of 5, so that means you gotta win 3 matches.
Yeah, the Ryu coming in with a super of his own, punching the DJ straight into the air with a clean uppercut to the jaw, immediately annihilating half of DJ's health. DJ needs to come back clean and bully Ryu here, or else he's got no chance against Ryu's fireballs.
Exactly. Let's see if Ryu does it and pushes, and a perfect round goes to HUJAIR. Fantastic play, fantastic response, and a final round in the second match between these guys.
I think the Ryu learned how to deal with a lot of DJ's nuances and somewhat weird attacks here. But now he's getting bullied back into that corner, blocking, trying to find a good opening again. And he finds it. He gets the grapple on him. He's throwing them back into the middle, escaping from that corner. But he immediately gets grabbed straight by the DJ, thrown back into that corner again.
DJ is relentless right now. He does not stop the offensive.
This DJ player is constantly bullying him here into the corner. He's trying to get a mix-up on a string, and he gets it. He gets a KO.
That's the second round. We got one more round. HUJAIR can, if he can do some damage, he can bring it back, but he needs to win 3 matches in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I think that seems very unlikely, but who knows, in Street Fighter tournaments, we saw a Yuri player go from 0 health to completely winning.
Exactly. Let's see what happens now. DJ right now is in full control of this match. Half of HUJAIR and Ryu's health bar is gone and depleted, but he still has that rush drive.
Yeah, DJ using a lot of those flashy kickboxing moves to try and outpoke and outmaneuver the Ryu here. Both of them throwing fireballs towards each other now. He jumps over that one and then starts forcing him back into the corner. Ryu losing a lot of health here with DJ's string. DJ throws him into the grapple. He's not quite done yet. Ryu needs to block all of this and perfectly counter, but he gets shoved into the corner, and then the DJ gets another KO.
And a fantastic KO. This is the final round. If DJ wins it, he wins the first match between him and HUJAIR. HUJAIR looking like he's heading to the loser's bracket. Let's see if he can do something to change that perception.
Yeah, Ryu's going to need to play perfectly here and outmaneuver his opponent and outwit his opponent in every means, or else he's going to get eliminated and put into the loser's bracket here.
What I've noticed from DJ is like he keeps linking his combos with a grapple, like he keeps hitting one after the other and then switches off back to a grapple kick or a grapple throw by DJ.
Yeah, I mean, DJ's a very good grappler, and he's also very good at juggling his opponents and keeping them in the air, keeping them on their toes, forcing them to try and outplay him. But I'm pretty sure that DJ's frame data is a lot lower than Ryu's, so he's able to constantly punish that. Ryu gets a clean stun there. He's pushing him into the corner. Let's see if this is enough, and it is. And it's a Ryu pulling
KO.
It back.
Exactly, a fantastic KO. Let's head to the final round. Let's see if Sugar can do the business and manage to end the match in his favor. And let's see if HUJAIR can change that perception and hopefully win this match and force another 2 more matches to keep his chances alive.
Yeah, I mean, both of their drive gauges are completely empty now, so both of the characters are going to have to utilize a lot of their core basic kits here, trying to find the distance and find that perfect range. You see they're shimmying and poking each other, trying to block and catch all of those attacks.
Like GJ's look, like the way DJ looks completely different, like changed across the different generations of Street Fighter. I remember with him in Street Fighter, I think it was Street Fighter 2 when they first introduced him with Wei Long and some other characters. DJ is completely different. Like he had the dreadlocks, he had the long hair, his outfit was completely different.
Yeah, I mean, he went from a Rasta to a boxer, and Sugar takes the win.
Sugar wins it, Sugar does it, and advances to the next round. Fantastic, good game, guys. Well done, Sugar. Unlucky HUJAIR, you will still have a chance to come back and manage to reach the final if you keep winning your matches.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good match to watch, and of course, you know, it's only his first elimination, so he can't win in the loser bracket, as you said.
Based on track record on Island Clash tournaments, the person who reaches the losers bracket ends up winning the tournament.
Really?
Like it happened in FIFA, where one of the players lost in the first round, went into the losers bracket, and managed to win it all. In eFootball last week, if you guys saw the stream, AM went into the losers bracket and managed to come back in the losers bracket and go and win the actual championship.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that we definitely have a lot of potential in the losers bracket right now, definitely to take the cake.
Exactly. With that being said, let's head over to our next match. It's going to be KMZ against ALKHABBAZ. Let's see who does it. Let's see who wins this match and heads over and probably going to face the winner what we saw, which is, I'm assuming he's going to be facing Sugar.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of Sugar. He was using a lot of his ranged attacks and then immediately chasing up behind them, giving the Ryu absolutely zero time to react, just battering him into that corner. It looks like we're going to see a loop.
We're going to see some... not yet. They haven't selected their characters. Let's see what happens. I think, yeah, we have Ken against Luke at the moment, I think. This is going to be the old school versus the new school generation.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, oh, it looks like he switched to Zangief.
Exactly. We spoke to KMZ prior to the match. He plays with 2 different characters. He plays with Zangief and he plays with Ken. His strategy is basically depends on his opponent. If his opponent is a close counter attack, he usually switches to a guy who does it offensively from a distance. If he sees a person like Ken, for example, he switches back to Zangief.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good and interesting playstyle. It's always good to have a few people under your belt that you can play with and counter your opponent.
ALKHABBAZ going right into that action. He doesn't care about the grapples of Zangief. He's trying to punish as much as possible KMZ. A Shoryuken into a grapple. Fantastic. Zangief is stuck in a corner. Right now, it's the trouble for Zangief. Let's see if he manages to get out. The grapples right now cannot connect, and Zangief right now has lost approximately 3/4 of his life.
I mean, yeah, the Ken refused to let Zangief get up his shimmy, so he Oki'd him, forcing him back into the ground. But now Zangief trying to play a lot more aggressively, forcing himself out of that corner now that Ken's drive gauge is completely expired. Zangief on low health. Ken just needs a few good hits to win, but Zangief gets the grab, taking off a good chunk of health there.
The Russian Cyclone is not quitting. He's trying all his best to counter, but right now Ken seems to be having the match in control, and the first round goes to ALKHABBAZ. Let's head to round 2. Fight!
I think that was beautiful stage domination there from the Ken, completely controlling the flow of the match there, not letting Zangief get any of the grabs that he wanted, forcing him back into that corner and play by the Ken's rules.
Exactly. Right. Let's see if KMZ can change his tactics during this match and try to force Ken to change his tactics as well, because right now it's a one-way street for ALKHABBAZ.
Definitely. I mean, the Ken is unleashing a relentless flow of assaults on the Zangief, and Zangief manages to find a way through, flipping it back on the Ken. Ken needs to escape from that corner, which he successfully does by juggling the Zangief into the air, throwing him, hitting him with a super, which connects, slamming him straight into the sky.
I think that life is going to be almost over. A quarter of the life left for KMZ. Let's see if KMZ can do some damage and force another round in the first match between these fantastic players. As you know, these players made it from the group stages and managed to knock out a lot of players to reach the finals.
Yeah, I mean, Zangief is playing incredibly aggressively here now. He realized he's on low health, so he's got to constantly keep up the pressure on the Ken, and Ken is trying to back away and find the distance to not let Zangief get his grab through, but Zangief connects his special.
Connecting that spinning cyclone, and it's into another special move. I think Zangief takes the second round. We're heading to the final round between ALKHABBAZ and KMZ. Let's see who wins the first match. These matches are exciting.
Very exciting to watch. Both of the players seem to fully understand their characters, especially KMZ. KMZ is a Ken player, so he knows Ken's moves, he knows his kit well. But I think he's struggling just a little bit to utilize Zangief's kit against Ken.
Exactly, especially like the way ALKHABBAZ is linking all those combos together and chaining those combos together. So like that gives him the opening to attack forcibly. Right now, let's see if he manages to win this first match, or is the KMZ going to take the match after taking an early loss to the first round?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Both of them are now kind of on similar health, and the Zangief is a little bit lower than the Ken, so Zangief wants to apply more pressure. As you can see, he's shimmying and trying to find a poke, but he manages to tech that and slamming him into the floor, closening their health bar even further. He's now got Ken backed into a corner. Ken needs to find a way to escape that, but Zangief isn't gonna let him with a KO.
And KMZ takes the first match, and let's head over to the second match right now. Round one fight.
God, these matches are quick and they're exciting to watch.
Exactly. Fantastic play right now. Let's see if ALKHABBAZ can force another match into his favor, or if Zangief or KMZ can dominate the match.
Yeah, I mean, Zangief in the beginning of the match, he was poking out with the overhead hand chops to try and poke out Ken's range to try and get him to do something, but Ken manages to back himself into a corner, and then he jumps straight over Zangief, forcing Zangief back into that corner now. Ken's drive gauge looking a little bit empty, but so is Zangief's. Zangief goes for a DP, lowering Ken's health bar even further. This is a close match. Ken almost lost it there, but he pulled it straight back. Now Zangief's drive gauge is out. He is pushing him back into that corner, bullying him. Zangief struggling to find a way out of that corner, and Ken is punishing that.
Let's see if it happens. A drive rush into a block right now. But right now Zangief is in trouble in that corner. Ken does not let up, and he's trying to attack as much as possible. Zangief now forces Ken back into the corner and takes the KO of the first round. Let's see round two fight. Let's see who takes the second round. We start off right now trying to each player trying to gauge what the other player will do.
Yeah, both of them are trying to gauge what the player's play style is, the distance, because I mean, this is a very exciting match to watch. Both of these players utilize their champions incredibly well. ALKHABBAZ is a really good Ken player, but so is KMZ. Like I said, KMZ knows Ken's full kit, and he's trying to find a way around that. But I think Zangief is a little bit too slow for Ken's inputs.
Exactly, he's too quick, but the blocks are perfect. And right now we have a grapple into a pile driver that knocks a third of the power, third of the health power of Ken. Right now, let's see if he does it. ALKHABBAZ right now is in trouble. I mean, KMZ is in trouble at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing some big damage coming here, coming into the Zangief here, but Ken's drive gauge is looking a little bit low, so he's got to wait for that to recharge here. Zangief's drive bar is on full. He misses the grab there, but he gets a second one straight back, taking off another quarter of his health bar. Both of them are playing so aggressively here because they know that this match is where it all really lies. You see, the mental fortitude in Street Fighter is also a very big thing for the players to have.
Exactly, especially if you're playing like best of 5. You need to make sure you're set, you're ready, you know the moves, you know what combos are you going to be using, because it's not just one match of best of 5. The whole tournament is going to be best of 5.
Exactly. So these players have to consistently perform and have to maintain their dominating leads that they've got in their own groups regarding. Ken connects that, and then he gets a KO.
1-1 right now. Let's head over to the next final round of the second match. Right now, KMZ is leading 1-0. Let's see if ALKHABBAZ can equalize that. I'm assuming. I think this game might go all the distance, like all the way to the final match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Both of these players were performing incredibly well, blocking each other's moves. Zangief finally getting off those grabs that he wanted to find earlier. I think the Ken might have found himself a bit too much in the stride. Zangief getting another block, absolutely decimating the Ken's health bar, poking him back into that corner. Ken unable to block this. So he is taking big damage, getting knocked into the air. Zangief grabs him and slams him into the floor. Ken on incredibly low health there. He's going to need to play perfectly if he wants to win this set.
Fantastic play right now. Ken is almost out of life, and I think that is it. That's the second one. That's the second match. Let's head over to the final round. If KMZ manages to win this match as well, he is heading to face Sugar in the next round of this tournament. A fantastic grapple into a power bomb done by Zangief. A spinning cyclone keeps doing one after the attack right now, and a fantastic grapple that breaks the gauge drive. I think that's one of the ways that you can you can break a gauge drive is if you can execute a well-timed executed grapple.
Zangief with a quick KO.
That's a fantastic KO. I think
very nice to see.
I think the pressure right now is getting to ALKHABBAZ, especially when this match can decide who wins and qualifies to the second round of this tournament. We just want to remind you guys, Quickfire Island Clash Quickfire Tournament Street Fighter 6 is brought to you by Team and Din. We want to thank them for their continuous support during every tournament that we posted today. So make sure to follow us and like, especially if you want to see the action on islandclash.ph and see the live action today on YouTube on all our channels.
Yeah, I mean, it appears that the Zangief player has gotten a lot more confident in his ability to grab the can. He's playing a lot more aggressively than he was in the last 2 rounds. So the Zangief is trying to find that reason and room to punish, but the Ken is immediately flipping it back on him.
Exactly. Ken is using that rush. He's the only character that when he rushes, he doesn't use the gauge bar. Most players on the other, like Street Fighter characters in Street Fighter 6, tend to use the bars on the top, the drive gauge, to run, to execute a run. Ken has that in his arsenal by pressing, I think, circle and X.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I mean, it's a unique mechanic for the character, the same way that Yuri has her 3 stored, Madam has however many grabs she has, she does more damage, and all of that as well.
ALKHABBAZ executing a perfectly perfectly executed special move right now, takes over almost 3/4 of 2/3 of KMZ's life is gone right now. Let's see what he does and how does he respond right now. Ken right now with the Shoryuken. Zangief is in the critical art window if he does it, but does not hit, and Ken ends the match. ALKHABBAZ forces the another round. It's 2-1. Let's see. I think we're heading to 5 matches between these guys.
I think both of these players seem very evenly matched and evenly skilled. They're both trying to find the perfect range depending on the character that they've played. Ken utilizing his fireballs to keep Zangief's grabs away, but he's backing himself into the corner here. He tries to go forwards and push, but Zangief immediately denies it by blocking and spinning him into the air. Ken constantly kicking, trying to poke, and he's blocking a lot of Zangief's attacks. Zangief hits a low kick, getting a hard knockdown, but Ken hits him with a counter hit, stunning the Zangief, where he's able to juggle him straight back into that corner. Zangief knows that that's the corner of death, but Ken is also aware of Zangief's grabs, so he's not letting him get down and get one of those grabs out, taking off a huge chunk of his health bar.
Fantastic gameplay by our commentator Adam here, Omil, giving you a play-by-play of what's happening on the screen. Heading back right now, let's see if KMZ can do what he needs to be done, but that is a fantastic Shoryuken, especially with using the drive gauge to inflict more damage, and he ends the first round in his favor. Let's see if ALKHABBAZ can make this match equal between him, but drive a punish counter right now by Zangief into a grapple, but that does not connect. Each player trying to push away from each other and create a distance, but Ken right now does not want to keep that distance away. He pushes in ALKHABBAZ right now into an attack, but a grapple right now by a sumo drop by Zangief into a power bomb.
Yeah, I mean, the Ken is sort of struggling to deal with all of these Zangief grabs right now. But he hits him with a punish counter when Zangief tries to go for an overhead, stunning him. Ken looks like he's going to juggle him straight back into the other side of the arena in the corner, refusing to let Zangief get any of his own grabs off. Ken is playing with a lot more grapples than Zangief actually has, and that's quite unique to see, especially considering Zangief's level of grabs. Ken juggling Zangief into the corner, and I think that this might kill him.
That might be it. Let's see if it does or not. I think it is. KO. ALKHABBAZ forces another win for himself. It's 2-2. We're heading to the final match between these fantastic commentators. 5 matches between amazing characters such as Zangief and Ken. Let's see if KMZ ALKHABBAZ, who wins this.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players are completely locked in right now, as you can see on the cameras at the top. They are both absolutely focused on their game. Neither of them wanting to lose. Both of them completely focused. Ken pushed Zangief back into the corner there, but Zangief immediately forced himself out. Ken throwing Zangief. Zangief looking a little bit low on health here. He's going to need to perform a really quick recovery here and stun the Ken and force the Ken into doing some misplays.
Exactly, and all it needs is just a couple of grapples, and Zangief will be right back in business. But right now, Ken is not allowing those grapples to connect, and I think this is going to be over. That is the first round goes to ALKHABBAZ. Let's see if ALKHABBAZ wins here. He's going to move on and face Sugar. KMZ needs to win both rounds to qualify and face Sugar in the winner's bracket.
I mean, that last round was very good though. We saw both of the opponents teching each other's grabs quite a bit, so they both sort of figured out the play styles of each other there, going in for grabs and a lot of aggressive plays.
Ken is with an onslaught, but right now it's reversed, and he's back in the corner right now by Zangief. Let's see if Zangief does the same exact damage that Ken inflicted on him during the match. Ken needs to get out of there unless his life is going to be over by Zangief, but a special move right now, it connects. Let's see if that ends the match or not. I think there's going to be a little bit of life left over right now, but it's a KO. Unfortunately, I was wrong, and a fantastic finish by ALKHABBAZ. Unlucky KMZ. Well done, ALKHABBAZ, heading over and to face Sugar.
That match was incredible to watch.
Exactly, wonderful, and I think we're going to be in for a ride today, especially with the caliber of each player and how they play their characters.
Yeah, I mean,
and if you guys hear the crowd here, the crowd is right now cheering for Faisal. CHARTUSMIRE is going to be happy because he's got the crowd behind him.
Yeah, I mean, CHARTUSMIRE has a lot of people in the crowd supporting him, as we saw yesterday. The second he got on stage, the roof was raised off the handle, as you so correctly said.
Exactly, the roof is off the handle. I like that. I like you keep bringing that back.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's head to our next match, which is going to be between CHARTUSMIRE and CROWW. They're the first match that we're going to see in the losers bracket. So if CHARTUSMIRE or CROWW, one of them loses, that is it. That is game over and an end of the tournament for their life.
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw yesterday with how both of these people, how both of the players played, one of them played Yuri and the other one played Zangief. So one played incredibly fast, constant hitting brawler, refusing to let his opponent get in.
If you can see, those are the crowd behind us. Most of the players back there are the fans of CHARTUSMIRE. Let's see if they can raise the roof apparently and make some noise. And that's what it is, and that's what we're happening. We have the I'm excited between what's happening right now. Let's see if Zangief and Yuri, let's see who takes the win and advances to the losers round 2.
I mean, yeah, like I predicted before, it's going to be a Yuri versus Zangief match. It's going to be incredible to watch with Yuri's incredible strings and dominating combos, and Zangief's grabs and tankiness.
Exactly. Yuri is quite a formidable character, especially in Street Fighter. Like, she moves quickly. She has quite a long reach, especially with her kicks. Zangief right now needs to close the distance and do his damage that everybody's used to, especially with his grapple. But right now, Yuri is not letting up. CHARTUSMIRE is in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, Yuri has a lot of frame advantage on most of her attacks, so all of her attack times are really low and Zangief's are really high. So she's going to need to find a really good way to utilize it. Zangief getting off a nice grab there onto the Yuri, pushing the Yuri back into the corner. He's not letting the Yuri get up, but Yuri hits him with a nice punish counter. Zangief looking really low on health, but he manages to attack it and then grab it. Zangief doesn't do enough damage there. Apparently Yuri had armor.
Yeah, exactly. That helps you. Right now, their lives are pretty much close to each other. It needs a couple of combos, and let's see who wins this first round of the first match. Zangief connects into his special move, and I think it might be over. Let's see, one more hit, and the crowd goes wild.
That was a very, very good play from CHARTUSMIRE there. He was on low health for a long time, but he managed to find that golden opportunity.
We're going to be here for a long day.
Definitely, both of these players seem completely in their element right now, both of them utilizing their characters perfectly. Zangief takes the grab there, pushing the Yuri away. Yuri finds another grab and another grab. Is she going to find another? No, she doesn't.
Nothing right now, yeah. Zangief right now tries to push her back and forcing her back into her own corner. Let's see if Zangief right now, and CHARTUSMIRE does some more damage to CROWW, but CROWW right now can end the second round and win it. I think it's going to be over. It is a KO for CROWW.
We saw some very high speed combos there coming in from the CROWW, and CHARTUSMIRE blocking himself into the corner.
Yeah, let's see, round 3. Let's see who wins this final round of the first match. And Yuri goes into her special attacks, one after the other. Let's see if it capitalizes. Half of CHARTUSMIRE's health is gone. Let's see if he can do some more damage and at least inflict damage on Yuri. But right now, it seems out of the question.
I mean, yeah, Yuri backed him into the corner and ended the corner off by juggling with the DP. Zangief hits him with a double hand slap, spinning Yuri back into the air. Now Zangief is pushing Yuri back into that corner of death. Zangief needs to get some big damage off on the Yuri, and it looks like it's going to connect.
A level 2 special, that doesn't take a lot of damage, but right now, let's see if that happens. Yuri right now can finish the match, and she does. CROWW takes the first round, 1-0 for CROWW.
Both of them getting down to incredibly low health before we see any real finishes coming in for both of them. Both of these players are incredible at what they do. Yuri starting off the match by backing Zangief off into the corner, draining a lot of Zangief's health. Zangief coming in, spamming him with the belly flops, defending Yuri, getting in with another grab, TKO.
Fantastic TKO, fantastic power bomb. Zangief right now needs to focus right up because he is losing the first match. He needs to win this match to at least put some pressure on CROWW, or if CROWW takes another round, it's gonna be an easier match for him.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I think this might kill here, and it does, and a KO for CROWW.
CROWW takes the first round of the second match. Let's see what happens now. Round 2 fight.
CROWW is giving him unrelenting attacks and unyielding blows. She is refusing to give up any ground here.
One attack after the other, stringing those combos. Fantastic play by Yuri right now. CROWW is in command, and we'll see a special attack that connects, and let's see if that does a damage, and it does. A third of CROWW's life bar is already gone. Let's see if that makes him angry, and it does, and his attacks are not stopping. It's relentless attacks, one after the other.
I mean, definitely, yeah, the Yuri here is stringing together a lot of the combos, blocks the Zangief there. But Yuri is constantly trying to find openings within the Zangief's plays because his frame data is really slow. Yuri's definitely abusing that fact, as we can see here. Zangief, when he does damage, he does some big damage, but and Yuri's hitting a lot.
If you remember Diamond Dallas Page with his DDT, with his famous finishing move, DDT, that was done by Zangief right now. Let's see, and a fantastic power slam. Let's see who can do what, and he does. He does take the second round of the second match.
Zangief hits very well there with his anti-air, stopping the Yuri from blocking, but Yuri kicks him straight back into that corner. Zangief regaining that ground, but Yuri spinning around. She blocks she jumps behind the grab and tags that with a nice punish counter, pushing Zangief further back into that corner. Yuri using her super here.
Fantastic super right now by Yuri. Let's see how much damage it takes, how much damage it does. For Zangief, apparently half CHARTUSMIRE right now, health bar is gone. Let's see if Yuri can capitalize on that. The birds are spinning around Zangief's head. That leaves an opening for CROWW. One attack after the other, a spinning kick by Yuri, and a fantastic quick KO. That makes it 2-0 for Yuri and CROWW.
Yeah, Yuri stringing that last match together very well with a lot of the DP usage and a lot of combos and strings. It seems like Yuri's character here is a lot more, not skill dependent, but combo based, definitely.
Yeah, especially like there are things that need to be done. Like Yuri can build up her, I think it's called ninjutsu or whatever bar.
Zen.
Yeah, the Zen by doing some moves, and the more she does damage, she can do like better attacks, different attacks. Especially when we saw like Jamie. We talked about like him as a fighting drunk master. He keeps the more he drinks, his hair color changes, his style of fighting completely changes as well.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, that last round was a really quick KO for the Yuri here.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're going to see Zangief trying to push the Yuri back into the corner, trying to utilize the range that he has on the Yuri. He gets him with a double hand slap, and then he goes immediately into the spin, pushing the Yuri further back into that corner. Yuri unable to really deal with this. Zangief knocking them into the air, juggling the Yuri, forcing them back into that corner with a clean and quick KO.
And a fantastic KO, and the final round of the third match. Remember, if Yuri and CROWW win this round, he is advancing to the round 2 of the losers bracket. CHARTUSMIRE will leave the tournament.
I mean, yeah, but it's going to be unfortunate to see such a skilled Zangief player playing in the tournament. Yuri knocking him into the air with a super slamming him back down. I think he's going to push him straight into the corner.
And we'll see how much damage that does. Half his power is gone. He doesn't need the damage. He doesn't need the corner right now, CROWW. And the attacks keep coming. Zangief right now is in trouble. And I think it might be over for CHARTUSMIRE. One more attack, and that does it. CHARTUSMIRE unlucky. GG, thank you for playing in a fantastic tournament. But we wish you a best of luck. And the crowd is chanting his name. Yeah. Unfortunately, he is going bye-bye for the tournament, and Pro advances to face probably the winner of YSF-B and ALKHABBAZ. As you know, like we have a couple of other games happening, such as Sugar and ALKHABBAZ. We're gonna have.
Yeah, I mean that last match was incredibly exciting to see. With especially the last 3 rounds, we saw CROWW absolutely dominate and bully the Zangief, and then Zangief got pissed off and did the exact same thing back, and then CROWW did it a third time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work because like CROWW took the three matches back right after the other, even though they were evenly matched. They were winning the matches between each other.
Definitely.
Exactly. Let's head over to our next matchup, which is going to be between Sugar and ALKHABBAZ. This is the round 2 of the winners bracket. The winner here moves on to the semifinals. The loser here goes down into the losers bracket and will face either the winner between HUJAIR or KMZ.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really interesting match here because I'm pretty sure that ALKHABBAZ is also a Ken player.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
let's see if it's a mirror match.
So it's going to be another Ken versus
Zangief. No, Yuri. I think is it ALKHABBAZ plays? No. Usually, yeah. Let's see which characters they pick. Yeah, I think it might be a mirror match. It might be a different attack. Let's see what characters do they choose and what characters do they start with.
Yeah, I mean, Sugar is obviously he's very good with DJ.
We might have some technical difficulties. No, unfortunately, yeah, I think we have some technical difficulties. We'll be back to the match in a bit. But what do you recommend, Oatmeal, for like the players who are playing at the moment? What do they need to do to secure that victory?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think one of the key components in Street Fighter that I haven't seen that much in this tournament, other than one JP and one Ken player, is that they need to use their their long-range attacks, like their fireballs or whatever range attack they have, and then immediately follow straight behind it, giving your opponent 0 time to counter or block.
And especially like some players, we've noticed that they like to go in for the offense and try to do as much damage close and personal. I mean, and that helps them win their match.
I mean, yeah, of course, but we can also see JP players, like the one that we saw yesterday. He was utilizing his range incredibly well, forcing the opponent, I think it was the Ken or the Ryu, forcing them back into the corner, giving them 0 room.
JP is a fantastic player if you know how to use him.
Well, he's an excellent zoner, definitely.
Exactly. Let's see if we can head back to our next match, and that will we have actually a change of play is going to be by YSF-B against ALKHABBAZ. And then the winner of that will face CROWW.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And as you know, ALKHABBAZ has shown us how well he does using JP, as well as how YSF-B handles E-Honda.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting. We saw this match yesterday, and I'm pretty sure the Honda won against the JP. But JP is going to need to utilize a lot of his range and zoning skills.
I mean, but the person who was controlling JP yesterday was I think it was an amateur.
Yeah.
And like he couldn't like string like 2 combos together. So,
I mean, yeah.
So like it's not really a fair gauge of how skillful YSF-B is. But right now we will know and we will see how skilled these 2 competitors are, especially when E-Honda faces JP. YSF-B puts on the headphones, zones out, and right now let's see if ALKHABBAZ is ready for the action we have today between these fantastic players. We wish you guys the best of luck in this matchup.
I mean, definitely, E-Honda's going to need to utilize a lot of those headbutts, which give him armor, and he's going to fly straight into the JP, but JP's going to be able to zone him and stun him immediately as well.
All right, this is our 4th match of the day, I think, at the moment, and let's see what happens after. JP right now is trying to attack, and wonderful attacks. Remember that JP has his psycho powers, and those are insane, especially if you know how to use them.
I mean, definitely, yeah, JP utilizing a lot of his ranged attacks and his portals and everything like that. E-Honda going in with a headbutt, forcing the JP into the corner, giving him none of that range that JP really needs to succeed. However, he is giving him unrelenting slaps and headbutts and everything, constantly knocking him down. JP hits him with a reversal, jumps over him. Now E-Honda's back into the corner.
Exactly.
E-Honda is blocking all of JP's further attacks here. It looks like the E-Honda is trying to go for a counter, but JP forcing him lower on health.
Very low on health right now. E-Honda is trying everything possible, but right now a special move into a teleport and finishes the match. ALKHABBAZ takes the first round. Let's head to round 2. Fight.
I mean, yeah, E-Honda going in immediately with a headbutt that gets drive blocked by the JP. He's forcing him back into that corner. E-Honda is not wanting to give JP any of that range. E Honda constantly draining JP's health here, but he takes that as well, forcing him further back into the corner.
Wonderful attacks, 1,000 hits by Honda right now at the moment. Let's see if JP counters the attack and tries to get out of the corner. You have to get out of the corner, JP. Abul Miss, that is a good idea and a fantastic opening for him. A spinning attack, but is countered by a punish counter and a special attack right now, a special move, and JP right now uses his teleport to close down the gap between him and E Honda to inflict some damage.
Yeah, E Honda draining JP's health here. I think he got him with this super move. It's going to be a definite win here for the E Honda. YSF-B coming in with the first win. YSF-B right now with the first win of the second round. We are heading to the final round of the first match. Let's see who takes it. Round 3 fight. Let's see. JP starts with a projectile into an attack, followed by a grapple hold. Let's see if E Honda can counter with that. I mean, yeah, the JP trying to utilize a lot of his distance and ranged moves, but E Honda refusing to give up any ground, forcing him straight into that corner. E Honda wants to be as close as possible to his opponents, giving them as little time to react to his moves as possible.
Exactly, using those psychic power, but Honda does not allow him. He thinks he's leaving the corner, not on his watch. Put him back in the corner. Nobody keeps baby in a corner. Is that what they say?
Something like that.
Something like that. And a special move right now by E Honda into 1,000. What do you call them?
100 hand slap.
The 100 hand slap. And E Honda wins the first match. Head over to round 1 of the second match. Let's see what happens right now. If there's a change of tactics by JP and Abul Miss needs to focus.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a very interesting match to watch. Both of them know how to utilize their characters very well, but I think that E Honda's character is just a really good counter to the JP character here.
Yeah, E Honda right now not messing around, keeping JP on his toes into the corner. Let's see if JP can avoid any attacks, but right now Abul Miss seems to be in trouble.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Honda is forcing JP into the corner because he knows if he gives JP any room to breathe, then he'll absolutely lose, which he cannot afford to do. JP gets a nice grab off though. E Honda takes his second grab, trying to go for an overhead. JP blocking it. This match is incredibly close here. JP is on such low health, but he's finally found the range that he was looking for. He got all that distance that he needs. E Honda unable to find any room to breathe and get in some headbutts here. JP getting in close, trying to go for the finisher, but E Honda gets him with a headbutt and a KO.
And a headbutt that secures the first round. Let's head to the second round and let's see if can YSF-B continue his domination of the match right now. Abul Miss needs a win to hopefully force, get a score on the board.
I mean, definitely, yeah. This match is exciting to watch. One incredibly good up-close range fighter, and I think the best zoner in the game.
Oh, JP is.
Yeah, definitely. JP is the best zoner in the game.
He's definitely the best zoner in the game. Unfortunately, right now he's being tossed around like a ragdoll. Wonderful attacks right now by E Honda, being pushed into the corner. Let's see if that damage, that counter, that stunned JP, and now an attack and an onslaught of attack and 1,000 hand slap keeps connecting. Wonderful attacks right now into a headbutt. E Honda is not messing around. JP is having a difficulty to attack right now. Let's see if he can at least do some damage with the limited health bar he's left with.
I mean, JP finally finding that range that he was looking for. Unfortunately, he gets absolutely slapped by E Honda here, and E Honda wins that round.
That's 2-0 for E Honda. E Honda needs one more win. I think right now there's going to be a change of character for Abul Miss. He's switching for JP to Ken, I think, because I think that the tactics of JP against E Honda are not working, but he does not. He said he still believes in his character, he still believes in his main, so he's choosing JP to come back.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch this match again. As we saw previously, the Honda just kept dominating the field. He was not giving the JP any room to breathe or find any of those specials or moves that he was wanting to use.
Exactly. Let's see what happens now in our third match of the third match of between these two fantastic players. YSF-B right now taking the advantage on Abul Miss, does not lay out. Does not keep an option open available, and right now Abul Miss is in trouble, might be losing the first round of the third match. Let's see, a quick attacks using the special psycho powers of JP.
I mean, JP managed to find that range that he was looking for in the first 2 rounds and first 2 matches, and he's succeeding. E-Honda is sort of struggling to deal with all of this poke. He just needs to keep blocking and maintaining that distance, but JP thrives when he has a lot of distance, so it's unique to see. E-Honda coming in and slamming him back into that corner for the KO there.
That's the thing, once the distance is closed by E-Honda, all you can see is just a one-sided onslaught by him.
Definitely, I mean, once E-Honda closes the gap, there's nowhere to run. He's forced JP back into the corner, there's no escape for him.
Exactly. Let's head back to the match now. Let's see E-Honda what he can do. All he needs is one more victory to secure his path into the semi-finals. JP is in trouble at the moment. Abul Miss might drop down and face Crow, but he still has a chance to come back into the grand final if he wins his matches in the losers bracket.
I mean, yeah, JP here utilizing a lot of his damage, a lot of his specials. JP utilizing a special, I think it is. Doing huge damage to the Honda, leveling them both to the same health, but he got in close to the Honda, and that's a big mistake. I think E-Honda gets the KO here, and he does.
And I think that is over right now, and that's the 3rd match won by YSF-B. Fantastic 3-0 win. Unlucky Abu Miss, but you still have a chance to come back and win this tournament again, because you're heading to face Pro in the next match. And then, like I said, you saw the match. Even though like JP was a projectile character, E-Honda is not a projectile character.
Definitely not.
Like, you have to close the distance between you and every character you face, unless you're playing against like Zangief.
Yeah.
And then it depends on how hard or how fast can you execute your combos.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, that's definitely the correct way to view it. I mean, the JP player was utilizing a lot of his distance the second he had it.
Yeah.
But E-Honda was just jumping over it or headbutting straight through it.
Like I told you, like the rush move that costs some of the drive rush bar. It helps some characters to evade any attacks and stuff like that. But like Ken has it in his arsenal without any usage, so he can keep spamming, running around.
Yeah, of course. I mean, E-Honda can also do the same thing by spamming the headbutts as well.
Exactly.
He can just back his opponent into a corner.
Thank you guys for watching the first part of the tournament. We got 4 more matches to go on our live stream. Other matches are going as we speak. We'll update you after the break. We're going to take a short break, about 10 minutes, and we'll come back right back to you.
معاكم احمد بعيده بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش، 27 32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوت ديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجوده على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه بتكون حدها عاليه. فرايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh. When I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلاند كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج ان مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم، مثل كتصوير الافتتاح رحت معاهم.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team, and it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
ايلاند كلاش اكاديمي اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم، فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبون.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home.
معاكم احمد بعيد بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش، 27 و32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوت ديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجودة على الشاشة. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فل اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعة الاستجابة بتكون حدها عالية. في رأيي انا الشاشة المثالية حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشة 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع IPS بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلين كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج ان مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم، مثل كتصوير الافتتاح رحت معاهم.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team. And it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
ايلين كلاش اكاديمي اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنت
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the final couple of matches for the on-stream. We're going to be crowning a Street Fighter champion today. What do you think of the matches so far, Oatmeal?
I mean, I'm very excited to see, especially between all the players in the losers bracket and in the winners bracket. They are so well and so highly skilled at the game. It's incredible to watch.
We're going to show you right now the bracket, and probably it's going to be updated and to see who's going to face each other and who advanced. As you can see, like Sugar beat ALKHABBAZ, and he's facing YSF-B. That is going to be a fantastic match. Then we have ALKHABBAZ has beat CROWW, and as well Abu right now. We still have a match between him and KMZ, and the winner of that will face ALKHABBAZ. Whoever wins, we're going to advance to the losers bracket final, and then hopefully one of those loser brackets will head back into the winners bracket and head back into the grand final.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to watch, especially, going from hero to zero and then back to hero.
Exactly. Let's see who's up next in our matchup today. It's going to be Sugar against YSF-B. Let's see who takes the win and takes the advantage and heads over probably to the finals, because the winner of this match will head into the finals.
I mean, yeah, we're going to see DJ versus E-Honda, both very good up-close fighters. But I wonder how E-Honda's going to handle all of the poke.
Yeah, let's see. E-Honda against DJ, the Jamaican against the man from the land of the rising sun. Let's head to round one. Fight.
Yeah, I mean, I have a friend back in England who actually supports YSF-B. He told me he hopes he wins and he's standing him.
Oh, well, YSF-B, you have some fans from across the pond in the UK. So let's head over there. Let's head back to our match and let's see who wins this first roundup between Sugar and YSF-B.
I mean, yeah, YSF-B coming in strong here, doing a lot of damage to Sugar, but Sugar immediately leveling them both back to the same health. Sugar now juggling him into the air, hitting him with some very nice strings and combos, hitting him with a lot of mix-ups, trying to bait out E-Honda's headbutt so that he can jump over it and punish him for the utilization.
Wonderful attack right now, and a quick counter by E-Honda. Right now, both players are not letting off. A quick grapple right now by DJ, pushing Honda in the corner, but a quick exit by E-Honda. Right now, a quick attack. Let's see, they're playing in Blanca stage. If you remember, that's the stage that has never changed from Street Fighter 1 or Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the exact same. You can see Blanca in the back there in his little costume dancing around.
Oh, is that actually Blanca in the costume?
Yeah, on the left, you can see him.
That's fantastic. Let's see what happens. Blanca right now is happy for the action that he's seeing right now. The graphics is wonderful. Like how it evolved from pixelated and like 2D to almost kind of like a 3D environment.
Yeah, definitely like a 3D environment. I mean, not as 3D as Tekken, but you know, with the new Tekken 8, how you can move in all cardinal directions.
Yeah.
I mean, the Honda is absolutely smashing the JP here, absolutely bullying him, dominating him, refusing to let the JP get any damage out on the attack. And the Honda gets a nice KO from the overhead.
First 1-1 right now. Let's see if the first match, who wins it. YSF-B right now managed to come back and win the second round of the first match. An early onslaught right now. DJ is stuck and a hold by E-Honda. Right now, not JP, Sugar needs to find his tactic and try to avoid it. A punish counter that is done by both, but remember, if your punish counter lands in second, you're gonna win that matchup.
Yeah, I mean, E-Honda started the match off incredibly aggressively, forcing the E-Honda back into the corner, but now JP immediately uses a super, leveling them pretty much to the same health. E-Honda stuck in the corner, but JP does not want to go back in that corner himself after E-Honda jumps, so now he's pushing him back to the other side of the arena, both of them looking for an opening, and JP finds the opening. He's juggling and comboing into the air. He's unable to get the OK on him, but he's grappling him. E-Honda on very low health here, wanting to find that room, and he finds it. He's pushing JP further back and now leveling both of them to the pretty much same health. One hit to win here, and Honda gets the last hit.
And Honda wins it. YSF-B wins the first match of the head-to-head between Sugar and YSF-B. Let's see if Sugar can respond with a victory of his own.
I mean, that last match was very close to watch, especially considering both of them are very up-close bruisers and fighters. Honda dominating and pushing his opponents back into the corner, giving them unrelenting blows, and JP hitting with spinning kicks and combos with his kickboxing style.
Like that's the thing, if you can't handle the onslaught of DJ, you're gonna be in trouble, but Honda seems to be handling it perfectly right now, forcing Sugar back into the corner. Let's see if he can win this match right now. Sugar cannot even land on his feet and regain his composure.
I mean, Sugar pushing the Honda straight back, but then Honda comes in with a leg sweep, getting another KO in the second round.
First round goes to YSF-B. Let's see if he continues his onslaught and secure his second victory of the day.
I mean, Honda pushing him straight back into the corner, but JP using his super, refusing to stay in that corner, pushing the Honda back, but Honda using the headbutts to try and regain that ground, forcing DJ back into that corner. Honda techs that and immediately goes in with a punish counter, grabbing and throwing him into the floor from the overhead. Goes in for another leg sweep, pushing them back, using a lot of his DPs here, forcing the DJ to try and deal with them.
We're heading into the Somu ring now. Right now, Honda trying to push Sugar out of the zone, but he drops him back onto the ground. And let's see if that almost ends the match in favor of YSF-B. YSF-B needs a quick attack, and I think that is it. Another KO and another win by YSF-B.
YSF-B is a very good Honda player.
Yeah,
definitely.
he's a fantastic Honda player. I used to remember, like, I used to make fun of these characters, like such as Zangief, such as Honda, such as Guile. They're quite slow. So like I was like, I used to play with Ken, and that was my main until I started facing the game with my brother. My brother was a fantastic Blanca, Guile, and Honda kind of player.
Okay.
He destroyed everyone because like once you get into the zone and know what each character can can move, especially like back in the day, because most of those characters like Blanca, E Honda, and Guile had the same setup. Like it's always back forward for the attack, down up down for the let's say like Guile's spinning kicks or something like that.
Yeah, I mean they basically had no mobility, but now E Honda with a lot of his headbutts, he has a lot of mobility surprisingly compared to the other games.
A lot of breaks right now. Let's see right now, YSF-B right now is in trouble in the first round of the third match between him and Sugar. Let's see if YSF-B can do some more damage and reduce the attack, but it's a special attack right now. Connects and DJ's music is flying off and almost E Honda is in trouble. Let's see if this match wins towards YSF-B or Sugar. A fantastic attack right now. E Honda has YSF-B in one fantastic Sugar. Fantastic attack by E Honda. YSF-B wins the first round.
I mean, wow, that last match was really shocking to see that. Both of them on incredibly low health. I thought that the DJ was going to take it through, but no, the E Honda managed to get the win with the final slap.
Let's see what happens right now. YSF-B starting like he did in the first round, taking most of the offensive damage by DJ. Let's see if he can counter attack and manage to pull back another victory like he did in the second round.
I mean, the DJ is clearly utilizing E Honda's aggressiveness here. Definitely, he's outplaying. He's waiting for the E Honda to make a move and then jumping over it or dodging it or teching it or something to outplay him. Although he's just emptied his drive gauge, but he's almost about to get the KO here. He just needs one hit to win, and he finds it.
And Sugar wins the second round, and here we're heading to the final round of the fight. Let's see if YSF-B, because you know YSF-B needs only one more victory to secure his path to the final, and hopefully we'll see what happens there.
And Sugar needs to find a full 3, doesn't he?
Yeah, he needs to win he just needs to continue to win match after match after match. And right now, E Honda is punishing DJ, pushing him out of the corner. I think that might reduce the health power, and almost done by YSF-B. Let's see if Sugar, and a fantastic attack and a fantastic KO, and that is it. YSF-B is heading to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my friend in England's going to be very happy with YSF-B's win here.
YSF-B, you have some fans from inside Bahrain and outside of Bahrain. Let's see the fantastic play by YSF-B. YSF-B is heading now to the final. Sugar is going to drop into the losers bracket. That is his first loss of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible to see such a strong player lose, but the Honda player just absolutely dominated that match with constant pressure and refusing to give up any room.
Exactly. That was a fantastic match. That's how you try to counter, but the problem is YSF-B has been a fantastic player. He's been fully utilizing everything that E Honda stands for, like his grapples, his push, his spear charges, his headbutts. Everything is being utilized to perfection.
Absolutely, especially with a lot of the overheads that you don't see many Hondas playing.
So whoever is going to face YSF-B is in the final. What do you recommend they do?
I recommend that they try and counter his overheads a lot.
We're heading now into the losers semi-final. Let's head over and see our next matchup. It's going to be, as you know, it's going to be Abul Mes against ALKHABBAZ. Abul Mes managed, after his first loss, he managed to advance and head to face ALKHABBAZ into the losers round.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see both of these players pick it up again from not from the beginning, but obviously they're both very good at the characters that they play.
Exactly, and another thing, YSF-B qualified to the finals. He's going to wait until whoever wins between Abul Mes and ALKHABBAZ, and then the winner of Abul Mes and ALKHABBAZ is going to face Sugar. That match will be on stream probably after this match, because the winner of this match is going to face Sugar, and whoever wins from that match is going to go back into the winner's bracket and face YSF-B in the grand final.
Yeah, I mean, here we see a JP lining up versus a Ken, which is going to be very interesting because, as I said, both of the characters, their frame datas are really, they have a lot of frame advantage with a lot of their attacks. JP with a lot of his poke, and Ken, he can sort of dodge the poke, but not as well as the Honda could.
Let's see what happens now. Round 1 fight. And the first movement by Ken right now, but it's countered by JP, and Abul Mes is not letting up right now. He knows what to do. He needs to continue his onslaught to make sure that he reaches the next round and face Sugar, or whoever does it, like ALKHABBAZ as well, does not want to let off, and hopefully does not want to lose this match.
I mean, yeah, for sure, definitely. The JP is trying to find a lot of the reach, and he jumped out of the corner just before Ken could land on him. But Ken is now trying to back him into the corner. He takes the grab there. He's going in for some spinning kicks, forcing the JP into the corner, not giving JP any of the room that he needs to really flourish and succeed here. He's absolutely bullying him, battering him. He's probably going to look for a grab here to try and flip him back into that corner, but JP does not let him get one.
Yeah, exactly. Abu Mis right now is trying to reduce the health bar of Ken and try to bring him back onto the same level. We are still in the first match between these guys.
I mean, yeah, a lot of action packed straight into the first match between them. I wonder how the rest of them are going to pan out.
Like usually the one match is just quickly over in like a couple of 30 seconds.
I mean, definitely, this was a drawn-out match, but Ken is able to take the win here from ALKHABBAZ, taking the first round.
Abu Mis right now is ALKHABBAZ has his first victory of the match. Let's see if he can secure his first round and first victory of the night between him and Abu Mis. Let's see if Abu Mis can counter and respond back to Ken.
I mean, Ken rushing straight after it. Ken used JP's tactic of throwing, long-range attacks at the opponent, and then he bullied him immediately by chasing up after it, which is what I said I wanted to see. And now Ken is he's getting pushed back into that corner by the JP player. He jumps over the trap, forcing the JP to try and utilize something here, but JP's struggling to find a way to move even though he has that distance. He finds it, and Ken is teching all of the attacks. He's draining his drive gauge to do it, however. And JP manages to do a punish counter, forcing the Ken further back, punishing him over and over again with all of that damage.
Right now, ALKHABBAZ is having trouble with his gate bar. It's depleted, so he's going to be stuck with his normal move. And a fantastic KO by Abu Mis. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for a ride, especially between these fantastic players, between Abu Mis and ALKHABBAZ. Let's see what happens now. Let's see who wins the first round. We are still in the first round. The first matchup of the match between Abu Mis and ALKHABBAZ.
I mean, yeah, both of these players are completely locked in right now. They do not want to lose any ground. They both want to be the champion of Street Fighter here.
It's a long road. They still have to face Sugar, and then hopefully if they beat Sugar, they're gonna face YSF-B. And you saw what YSF-B can do with his powerful E-Honda.
I mean, yeah, YSF-B can absolutely dominate the game here. I mean, Ken taking a huge chunk of damage off of JP's health bar here, forcing JP back into that corner, pushing and bullying him here. JP managing to find some of that room hit using, I think that was a special.
That's actually a move that JP has. Like, he can grab you. It's not a grab, it's actually a special move.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's one of those, like, his unique moves that he has, JP, and he does that. Like, he can grab your player, he can attack, like, from distance, he can close the gap between him and any other character. Right now, ALKHABBAZ is in trouble right now. He needs to move quicker and closer to JP, and he does, and with that, he takes the victory of the first match.
I mean, yeah, both of them on very low health here, with the Ken managing to find an opening after the JP player drains his drive gauge.
Remember, this is best of 5, so you gotta secure 3 wins to advance. Right now, ALKHABBAZ taking an early lead with 1 game compared to nothing to Abu Mis, but Abu Mis is not messing around. He wants his own victory as well.
I mean,
towards another match.
Definitely, Abu Mis is using a lot of the range. He's juggling Ken into the air and then comboing him with spikes from the ground using his psycho powers. Ken trying to find that distance, and they're both shimmying and poking, trying to find the perfect range between each other, but they're struggling to find it. JP resorted to using one of his range attacks, and so did Ken, but both of them missed each other. Ken is now trying to find a way to actually close the distance and fully combo the JP player, but JP is backing himself into a corner using a lot of those spiked attacks that we were seeing before. Ken somehow immediately teleports behind him and just starts beating him up, forcing him back into that corner, giving him no room to breathe, hitting a really clean combo here, stringing together a lot of the mix-ups. He is absolutely pounding the JP. He just needs 1 hit to win.
KO almost seems to be inevitable for Abu Mis, and hopefully he tries to avoid it. 35 seconds left on the fight clock. Let's see who tries to win it. Is it going to be Ken? And I think it's going to be Ken with a punish counter, and that is the first victory of the second round. Let's see if ALKHABBAZ continues his onslaught, but JP right now, right off the back, into an attacking Ken, and attacking right now ALKHABBAZ. Right now, let's see if he does it. A quick grapple into a psychic projectile, but is countered by Hadouken by Ken.
I mean, definitely, yeah, the Ken is able to take it and grab it and flip the JP into the corner. JP needs room and he needs to get out of that corner, but he's kind of struggling to find out how. However, Ken is being forced further back and back, but Ken is using his relentless assaults, going into it special here, knocking JP into the air, taking off a huge amount of his health bar.
What a wonderful special move right now by Ken. Half the life bar of Abu Mis right now is gone. He's on his remaining legs and trying to find a response to ALKHABBAZ and Ken's super attacks.
I mean, yeah, Ken spamming those fireballs and knocking him into the corner, knocking him down. Ken just needs one last hit to win, but JP's able to tech it. Ken goes in for another one and he finds it.
Fantastic win right now. That's the second match for Ken and ALKHABBAZ. ALKHABBAZ now needs one more victory to secure his advancement, and whoever loses this match is going to go bye-bye.
I mean, yeah, it seems unfortunate, but both these players are so well skilled, so well versed in their direct play, champions and characters here. It's incredible to watch these two people fight. I mean, I could never perform like this.
No, I can't even. Like yesterday, I tried to play one of the characters, one of the players that played yesterday was Jamilo. We meet up in his house from time to time, and as soon as we finished the tournament here, yesterday's group stages, I went back and started playing with him Street Fighter. I don't know how these guys can manage to play like several matches after the other.
I mean, yeah, we can see ALKHABBAZ here. He's playing on a touchpad. He's playing on a punch pad. I mean, I think he built it himself. It's
fantastic. I love punch pads. Punch pads makes it easier. It's like playing a piano.
Yeah.
Like rather than moving the joystick or like an actual.
It is a punch pad. Yeah, it's like playing a piano. It's like when you win, it's like you just played the most perfect symphony. And you're just able to dominate your opponent by clicking buttons and making music.
All you can see is those magic fingers of ALKHABBAZ just going to town on those buttons.
Definitely. I mean, he's absolutely locked in here. He knows everything about his character here, and he is just absolutely dominating the matches. I mean, both of them are playing very close up, as we can see in prior matches. Both players' health bars get incredibly low before we actually see a KO, and it's almost completely equal with how both of them play.
Exactly. Right now, Abu Mis seems to be heading in the right direction, and with a first victory of the first round, and now a second victory that gives him the point. Let's see if a comeback is on the table.
I mean, yeah, that was very good to watch that from the JP. JP found a way to utilize the range and his close-up attacks, combining them, which is a very key component of JP, because if you can only use one of those two sides, the close-up or the range, you're not going to be able to win and succeed.
Exactly. Let's see what happens now. We are heading into our fourth match of the encounter between these two fantastic players, between Abu Mis and ALKHABBAZ. But right now, ALKHABBAZ is taking an early advantage on JP, especially with Ken. Like I told you, like his movement, his dash inwards towards the other player doesn't take away from his gauge bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good mechanic to have for a character, especially when you're fighting somebody like JP. You need to close that distance as much as you can, so you need to be running towards them quite a lot. I mean, both of the characters right now, they're looking for an opening, and Ken seems to find one with a fireball, but he doesn't immediately follow up and rush on it, because he knows that JP's poke is going to catch him out, and then JP's going to push him back and start spamming him with attacks. JP looking very low on health here, and the Ken is struggling and looking to find a way to counter him, and he finds one.
The first round goes to ALKHABBAZ. ALKHABBAZ is one win away from securing his victory and heading to face HUJAIR after HUJAIR lost to YSF-B. So that's going to be an exciting match to watch.
I mean, definitely, yeah. I mean, all of these matches are exciting to watch, especially this one so far. Both of the characters and both of the players are so well versed in their traits and characters that it's like watching not two ballet dancers, but you know what I mean. They're very
two fantastic performance, like an actual dance production.
Yeah, definitely, because one of the players does something and then the other one immediately does something back to counter it, and it's just like this constant back and forth between them is quite melodic. You can see the methods that they're both using and the tactics that they're both utilizing.
Ken right now trying to poke JP into to get an opening and continue his onslaught of attacks, and JP right now is in trouble, and I think that is it. ALKHABBAZ wins it. Unlucky Abu Mis. That was a fantastic play, a sportsmanship on the stage right now between these amazing players. Thank you guys very much for a fantastic play. Unlucky Abu Mis. You've done yourself very proud. Hopefully in other tournaments you can do well, and you can hopefully do better. But congratulations to ALKHABBAZ, and he advances to meet HUJAIR in the next match.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very interesting match to watch right now because we have a lot of really good players lined up, especially with DJ and Ken and with JP. All three of those characters, they're very unique within their own regards.
Exactly. So let's see who is next up on our fight card. Is going to be between Sugar and ALKHABBAZ. Both players, I think, are going to be getting ready to attack and to find a way to head to the grand final to face YSF-B. YSF-B right now is comfortable waiting to see who's he going to face in the final. Is it going to be JP? And like you can see, our crowd is there, our fantastic players that have done us proud in this tournament.
I mean, definitely, yeah. It's been great to watch everybody play, especially with the community that we have here.
Yeah, we want to wish everybody, all these players, we want to actually, first of all, thank every competitor that joined us in this tournament and managed to do a fantastic job to make this tournament actually a brilliant tournament that it is.
I mean, definitely, yeah. I've had such a fun time taking part in this, especially commentating and being able to watch all of this live myself.
You're going to be with us for a long time, Oatmeal.
Oh, God willing, I'm never leaving. I love this place.
Fantastic. That's the charisma, and that's the thing I'm looking for, especially we're looking for at Island Clash, especially during your Island Clash Academy. Like for our listeners out there, we do have something called Island Clash Academy where you can learn to be a caster, you can learn how to do production. Anyway, we'll get back to that, but right now let's head back into the action for the losers final between Sugar and ALKHABBAZ. But right now Ken is not letting DJ take a breather and a quick onslaught, but DJ recovers into an attack right now by ALKHABBAZ. Fantastic right now, fantastic play.
I mean, both of the characters have very similar kits actually, and most of their moves are actually really similar as well, like that one we just saw there. And but they play very similar as well, but it's just the style of their moves are a little bit different. The hitboxes, the frame delays, and everything like that. And JP gets a clean KO, or DJ I should say.
Yeah, DJ gets a clean KO. First round goes to Sugar right now. Let's see if ALKHABBAZ can respond to the onslaught that DJ put up to him in the first round. We're heading in the second round right now. Ken starting his attack and linking those combos perfectly into a Shoryuken. But right now DJ using his gauge bar to execute the perfect, what do you call it, spinning kick.
Flying Rajan, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, Ken backing DJ further into that corner. DJ just blocking all the moves. He goes for an overhead, but Ken hits him with the Shoryuken. And then he's pushing against him. He tags the move. DJ misses that one. He gets hit by a punish counter. DJ very low on health here. Ken almost full. DJ's going to need to play perfectly if he wants to counter it, but the Ken gets the KO.
That was a mistake. That opening gave Ken the chance to finish off the round, and we're heading to our final round between these fantastic players. Let's see who takes the first match between ALKHABBAZ and Sugar. Right now, DJ is starting his onslaught of attacks, one after the other. Ken is in the corner trying to get out. You have to get out of there, ALKHABBAZ. Otherwise, this match is going to be over very quickly.
I mean, yeah, Sugar has now completely flipped sides from the previous round. He's now got Ken back into the corner, and he's not letting Ken get any room to breathe. But DJ extinguishes his drive gauge, and now Ken is punishing that fact. Ken is unable to attack any of the moves right now. So he's going to back DJ back into the corner, forcing him to try and find a different counter.
Fantastic play right now. Let's see ALKHABBAZ right now on, like his life is almost gone. And DJ right now executes a perfect special move. And I think that will be it right now for Sugar. Sugar will take the first match between him and ALKHABBAZ. Let's see. ALKHABBAZ is going to come back for revenge, I think, in the second match.
I mean, I think ALKHABBAZ will, because he's a very aggressive Ken player. He 9 times out of 10, he starts the match and he's constantly going forwards and attacking relentlessly. He doesn't give his opponent any room to breathe.
Nope.
He just wants to keep forcing he wants to keep forcing trades, because he knows that Ken's frame data is a lot. He has a much higher frame advantage, so if he can force the trades, he's just going to keep winning.
Personally, I'm that type of fighter. Like I'm more of an aggressive character rather than let me lay back and see what it is. I try to go in, link combos together. Unfortunately, when in my younger days, I was easily executing it. Now it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, I mean, the Ken is lower on health here, but he seems to have the DJ backed up into a corner. DJ with no drive gauge. Ken is going to be looking for blocks and stuns and trying to find some good counters, doing some big damage into the DJ, which he's able to find successfully, juggling him into the air constantly, not letting him get a recovery. bullying him absolutely into that corner. DJ pushing back against the Ken, going for an overhead kick, and it looks like DJ narrowly gets the win here.
Exactly. ALKHABBAZ needs to focus and needs to know that when Sugar's gauge bar is depleted, that's where you go for the jugular. Otherwise, if you let DJ get his drive rush back, he's going to inflict some damage.
Definitely, 100% here. You see, Sugar's drive gauge right now is looking really low. So Ken's abusing that fact by forcing him to try and block and or tag the with a drive block, with a drive counter.
Exactly, and a special move right now that connects right now. Fantastic punches, one after the other, turning Ken into a punching bag, a floating punching bag, and it's done. Half the power is gone by Ken, by ALKHABBAZ right now. Let's see if Sugar can capitalize on that and secure his victory in the second round, in the second match. But let's see, but Ken pushes him back with a Shoryuken. Unfortunately, that does not work, and a KO for Sugar. That's 2-0.
2-0. Sugar needs to win one more to win, doesn't he?
Yeah. Sugar needs one more match to win and to qualify to reach YSF-B. ALKHABBAZ needs to win every single match from now on.
I mean, I think ALKHABBAZ can do it. We've seen him come back from worse before.
Yeah, we definitely do. Both players are fantastic. Both players have put up a show that we can be really proud of.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, ALKHABBAZ he's playing a lot more defensively than he was in the last two matches, because he realized, like, he knows that if he loses this one, he's out.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, ALKHABBAZ is in trouble. DJ is taking control of the match. His life bar is way ahead of ALKHABBAZ's health bar. Right now, DJ is still trying to attack Ken, and Ken is trying to link his combos together, but DJ right now trying to avoid any of the attacks. Ken connecting the perfect attack into a rage rush, a stun to DJ, and I think that might be it for the first round of the third match.
Yeah, going to ALKHABBAZ, like I said, we've seen him come back from a lot worse. I mean, he's playing a lot more defensively now. He's looking for what his opponent's doing and then finding a perfect way to counter that.
Exactly, that's the way to do it. I think that should be the way to do it, like, especially if you're on the ropes and you need to find an exit. This might be his exit strategy.
I mean, definitely, yeah. As you can see now, he found an opening, he found an advantage, and he's absolutely bullying the DJ player. Yeah. He is absolutely knocking him into the air, and I believe this is another KO for him.
Yeah, especially connecting a special attack right now, and a perfect round goes for ALKHABBAZ. ALKHABBAZ is not messing around. He's like, you took a round, you took 2 rounds, I'll take 1 more round for me, and I'll come back.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, ALKHABBAZ it looks like he's going to be able to turn the tide to, you know, he's gonna carry through and win.
Both players with the headphones on, so they don't actually hear what we're saying. They're totally zen in their moment, and they're connecting their combos together, especially on the screen. DJ right now trying to push Ken back into this corner. A jump over by Ken into a Shoryuken, and a drive rush right now into trying to connect to DJ, but DJ finds the opening, continues his onslaught and attacks to Ken into a grapple kick by DJ.
Ken is now immediately pushing back against that retort. DJ goes in for an overhead, but Ken was going for low punches. Both of them on kind of low health here. DJ getting slammed into the floor by Ken's grab there. DJ is looking for some range and some distance, trying to find an opportunity, but he doesn't want to let Ken regain his drive gauge.
Exactly. Let's see what happens right now. His life bar is empty, but DJ connects into that special move, turning Ken into a punching bag, and it's almost over for Ken right now. Let's see who wins this match. Both players with an overdrive rush that is completely depleted. Ken introduces his special move, but even though with the block, does not affect or does not help, and that's how you win the first round of the 4th match between ALKHABBAZ and Sugar. Let's see what happens right now. Sugar was very close to securing his victory and heading to the grand final, but ALKHABBAZ has something to say about that.
Definitely. I mean, the Ken player, Sugar, he's playing a lot more aggressively now because he doesn't want to give ALKHABBAZ any room to breathe. He wants to constantly be dominating and attacking him, backing him into the walls, making ALKHABBAZ feel trapped and making him feel like his only resort is to block or try and take something away. But that's clearly not what he's feeling. ALKHABBAZ is trying to constantly push forwards and do some more damage.
Both players, what I've seen, both players are like take a breather, try to focus on their tactics, and then right back into the battle. Right now, Ken is taking advantage of his drive rush, and Ken is putting punishing DJ in the counter. Let's see what happens right now. ALKHABBAZ right now is on his last breath, and that KO for Sugar, 1-1. Let's see the final round. If Sugar wins it, he is going to head to our grand champion, to our grand final. He's gonna face YSF-B. ALKHABBAZ, if he wins this match, he is going to force a final match between these fantastic players.
I mean, yeah, so far all of these matches have been incredible to watch, definitely. I'm very excited for the grand finale.
Let's see, we can't wait. Me and you can't wait for the grand final. But for now, let's focus on these fantastic players. Ken into a special move that does not connect correctly, but does some damage for DJ right now. Let's see what happens. DJ right now connecting his attacks correctly, but right now it does not work. But a punish counter, and DJ connects his special move. I think that might be almost over for ALKHABBAZ. Let's see if that is it. And I think it's almost it. One more attack and a KO by Sugar, and that makes him head over to the final of the day. And hopefully we're gonna see who wins between YSF-B and Sugar. Well done, ALKHABBAZ. Unlucky about that match. Well done, Sugar, and heading into the final. Let's put up the bracket, and we'll see how the road to the final paved and worked. Let's see. We started with 8 players, then ended up with 4. The 4 that lost dropped into the losers bracket, and then we ended up just having a match after the other. A fantastic game. YSF-B, as you know, continued his onslaught from the winners bracket. He has never lost once. Sugar, if he loses now, he's going to end the match. I mean, he's going to say goodbye to the tournament. The only way for Sugar to secure his victory as champion of Street Fighter 6, he has to beat YSF-B twice.
I mean, yeah, YSF-B is an absolutely amazing player. He has literally not lost.
Exactly. So we're going to be heading back to our final match of the day, which is going to be between YSF-B and Sugar. But the players need to be ready. The players need to know what they need to do. What do you recommend? Like, because you know it's going to be a DJ against E-Honda. 2 different characters, 2 different styles of play. So what do you recommend for each character to do?
I mean, it could also be a DJ versus Ken, but
you never know. Yeah, you never know. But I mean, YSF-B has been dominating with E-Honda, so I don't think he's going to switch up between E-Honda and Ken.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to switch up this late into the tournament. I mean, he might.
He might. Yeah, because he's been seeing how other players have reached reached the path and reached the finals. Especially like when he saw what Sugar has done.
Definitely, but the thing is with DJ and Sugar, that it's a very what's it called? The frame data on DJ is very, he has a lot of frame advantage with a lot of his attacks, and E-Hondas are very slow, so there's a lot of disadvantage. So when E-Honda tries to do something, DJ is just going to immediately slap him in the face and counter that.
We're gonna show you the head-to-head now of the grand final, and it's going to be between YSF-B and Sugar. Let's see who takes the win and who is crowned our champion of Island Clash Quickfire Street Fighter 6 tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited here. Especially, I mean, it could also definitely be a Ken match because Ken's frame delay is very low.
Exactly. Let's see what happens right now. It's E-Honda, as you can see for YSF-B, and I think DJ for Sugar. This is going to be a fantastic match. We want to wish you guys both the best of luck in the grand final. So whenever you're ready, let's head over to the match and let's see if you guys can show us a fantastic final.
Yeah, I mean, both of them locked in. Both of them have their headphones on. They're both definitely excited and ready, and they both want to win 100% here. I mean, it's a very exciting match. So we're going to be starting off with both of them looking for some range. DJ going in for an immediate range, but E-Honda refusing to let him get that. E-Honda backing him into the corner, doing some insane damage this early on. DJ coming in with a punish counter, absolutely smacking him back into the corner, getting away from that corner that he knows is death. Juggling him in the air, E-Honda trying to find a block and find a way to tech that.
Getting pushed back right now. Both players are on the same health bar, and we'll see who wins this match. Sugar just lost all his overdrive bar, and E-Honda right now can capitalize on that and try to attack Sugar and hopefully secure his first victory of the match.
Yeah, I mean, E-Honda was definitely abusing Sugar in the early on, but now that Sugar has regained his drive gauge, it looks like he's going to be taking the match here, doing insane damage to the E-Honda, and he gets the KO in the first round.
Sugar takes the first round. Let's see what happens in our round 2 fight. The grand final.
Incredible match here. DJ jumping back and E-Honda trying to jump forwards. He gets him with a DP though into the air. He techs that and immediately hits him with a punish counter into a headbutt, slamming him into the corner, hitting him with another grab, absolutely bullying him, refusing to give DJ any room to breathe, hitting him with a 100-hand slap straight into a special, immediately going to that sumo ring. We're going to see some huge damage taken here by the DJ.
Exactly, but we've been there before, especially in the first round of this match where DJ was on the same receiving end of those attacks and managed to get out of the corner and secure his victory in the first round. Let's see if he does the same thing right now. 73 seconds left on the fight clock, and we are ready, and let's see if both players can read or gauge what each other player is doing. Right now, DJ is in trouble. He should have capitalized on that. That would have been a quick end, but he does not let off, and E-Honda YSF-B wins the second round of the first match, 1-1. Let's see. Let's head up to the final round of the first match. Let's see who wins it and takes the first win under his belt.
I mean, yeah, YSF-B is an incredibly good E-Honda player, and Sugar is a really good DJ player. Both of them are finding each other's ranges very well here. Both of them utilizing their drive gauges almost perfectly and their frame data and everything like that. I'm quite surprised that E-Honda's frame data isn't as slow as I thought it was going to be. He's actually keeping up with the DJ very well with a lot of his moves.
Very well, like especially because I've seen how like YSF-B, it's like voodoo, how he controls E-Honda. Because I've never seen E-Honda move that quick.
Oh, definitely not. I don't know how he's done it, but E-Honda is moving ridiculously fast, and he gets a KO here.
Yeah, he almost gets definitely a KO here by his special move. Remember the old Nintendo like cheat code, like the up down, left, right, A-B, slash select. Maybe YSF-B has that kind of connection to the game.
Yeah,
he actually sees the Matrix and he sees the line of the
Matrix.
Exactly. Remember that game, that movie back in the day?
YSF-B literally hasn't lost so far, so it looks like YSF-B is Neo.
Exactly. Maybe he does. 1 win for YSF-B right now. Let's see. We're heading into our second match right now between him and Sugar. Let's see if DJ can damage YSF-B at the moment, and a fantastic attack 1 by 1 right now. Both players are in the zone. E-Honda right now does not allow DJ to do any damage, but right now DJ takes the KO of the first round in the second match. Let's see. Let's head back now. We start off E-Honda quick into the attack, but a spinning kick used by DJ. Right now, a fantastic attack by DJ, one after the other. A punish counter by E-Honda. YSF-B right now trying to secure at least a victory in this round.
Yeah, I mean, E-Honda backing the DJ straight into the corner. He throws him into the wall, gets a stun and a crush. He's juggling him into the air again, hitting him with a 100-hand slap, jumping down on him, but DJ is able to get back up in time and block that immediately. E-Honda going in for the overhead, but then DJ is able to back him away into the corner again, going in for an uppercut and a special.
A special move, turning your opponent into a punching bag. Punches constantly happening one after the other, finishing off with the Saturday Night Live move.
Yeah, I mean, E-Honda just took a huge amount of damage there, but now E-Honda's back into the corner, but he's using the super armor and trying to hit DJ with a bunch of different cross-ups here. Both of them looking very low on health, but it looks like the DJ is going to get the KO.
And Sugar takes one match after the other. Sorry for interrupting you, but like the excitement, the action got me excited.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, I'm very excited with this match as well, especially. I mean, both of these players are very good, especially considering this is the grand final. It is incredible to watch.
Exactly. Sugar needs to win two matches, best of 5 matches to secure his victory and be crowned the champion. YSF-B only needs 1 victory in those rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that YSF-B is just absolutely going to dominate here, but Sugar is also countering so well. YSF-B absolutely throws him away to the other side of the stage. Tries to go for an overhead DP, but gets completely dodged and missed by the DJ. DJ goes in for a grab. Both of them on incredibly low health right now. E-Honda took command grabbing and blocking everything here, but he's missing it.
We're back right now, and both players are on the same level right now. Sugar is trying to control the match with his projectiles. Let's see if E-Honda can capitalize it, but I don't think that will happen. DJ wins the first round of the third match. 1-1 right now. We're tied up, and if Sugar wins it, he's going to be a bit closer to victory.
E-Honda utilizing the combo that we've seen so many times before, where he absolutely forces the opponent into the corner and starts bullying them. DJ immediately gets out of the corner with a spinning kick that we love to see in kickboxing. E-Honda utilizing those headbutts just to keep retaliating and forcing him back into that corner, going in for an overhead. He keeps blocking against getting bullied. He absolutely drains his drive gauge here, but he's able to force E-Honda back into that corner himself, and now he's doing some big damage using a super.
Yeah, that's a fantastic attack as well. Right now, DJ taking command of the match. Let's see if he can actually secure his second victory, second win of the day, especially with him facing YSF-B. YSF-B right now controlling the match, having DJ in the corner. Let's see if he happens. As you see, Honda does the toss of he tosses some salt in some moves. That is considered to be in like sumo, to be like part of the ritual of having a fight between characters.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we see Honda go into the sumo ring here and get the second win.
The second win right now, the final round right now. Let's see who takes the second match and gets closer to the final. Remember, YSF-B, all he needs is one victory between the best of 5 matches. Sugar needs to win this match and then force another round, another actual match between him and YSF-B. So YSF-B can learn, maybe take the time to learn DJ's move in this match, but right now he is not caring about another match. He tries to end the match. Right now, as we see it, DJ trying to get out of the situation, but a fantastic attack by E-Honda, and I think that will be wrapping it up. And a 2-1 right now, one more win. YSF-B needs one more win to secure his victory and considered to be the grand final of Street Fighter 6.
Definitely. I mean, for sure, YSF-B is an incredibly talented E-Honda player. Like you said before, he has tapped into the Matrix. He is locked in. He's got his hood on. He does not care about anything but winning this game.
Exactly. DJ on the other side, acting like Agent Smith, trying to control Neo into the Matrix and making him part of his own. But let's see what happens right now. Sugar right now is in trouble. E-Honda controls his onslaught, one after the attack, and 1,000 hands connecting. I think this match is going to be over. This round is going to be over especially for E-Honda, and pushes DJ all the way across the stage.
Wow, I mean, just wow, that was such a quick and fast match. The Honda player is playing absolutely incredibly here.
YSF-B, exactly. YSF-B is one win away from being crowned our grand champion for Street Fighter 6 Island Clash Quickfire, brought to you by Temkin and Zain. We want to thank them for the continuous support they've done across many tournaments. Remember, we have so many tournaments coming up. We have the National Esports Qualifier. So if you want to be part of that action and represent our beautiful country, Bahrain, head over to Island Clash, actually to teamflamingo.co to register to get all the information that you need, because the road to Riyadh starts in February.
Yeah, I mean, this match is so close here. We can definitely see YSF-B wanting to get the win, but DJ is not letting him get up close like he needs to. DJ trying to create some distance with his long-range attacks, but E-Honda trying to find some different range. E-Honda's drive gauge is completely empty here. He needs to wait for that to recharge, and DJ is about to abuse that fact. Now DJ's bar is also empty. E-Honda's is almost completely recharged though. Sugar losing a lot of health here with YSF-B, but Sugar is able to hit that, and I think this is a KO for him.
Yeah, for a KO, forcing a final round for the fourth match between these fantastic players. Let's see who wins it. 1-1, and we're heading to our final round. Fight, ladies and gentlemen.
YSF-B just needs to win one more round before he completely wins, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. All he needs is this match to win, and maybe pressure is starting to set in as well for YSF-B. Let's see if that is the case or not. Right now, he is lost about a third of his power. DJ right now is also opening that window to hopefully force a final round between these fantastic players, and then force another match between him and DJ. We're heading back into the squared circle, and hopefully the sumo circle right now, getting pushed out and knocked down. YSF-B right now is in control of this match. Let's see if he can capitalize on that advantage by pushing DJ into the corner. Both drive rushes are empty. Honda right now with the advantage, and I think this is going to be a problem for DJ, especially when his drive rush stage is completely empty. Let's see if he can pull off a victory without using his drive rush.
Both of the players incredibly low here.
And a KO.
Bernie Honda.
And we have a champion. We have a grand champion for our Island Clash Quickfire Street Fighter 6. YSF-B, congratulations on winning that tournament. Unlucky Sugar, that was a fantastic play by you and a wonderful play. I jumped out of my seat for that victory. I was excited. Actually, I wanted another round, hopefully to force another match, because the matchup between these fantastic players have been electric.
They have been so incredible to watch.
Yeah, it's been electric. We need to make sure that everybody is ready for the crowning ceremony. But before that, what in your mind, Oatmeal, what did YSF-B do very well to capitalize on that win and to secure a victory from start to finish?
Yeah, I think that YSF-B was probably the most aggressive player that we saw.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Everybody else was trying to play a little bit more tactically while also trying to fight off YSF-B's attacks and then trying to think, oh, he's going to do this, I need to do that. But then YSF-B immediately denies their ability to think by just slamming them into that corner, abusing them.
Exactly. So that was it. Like, I never saw Honda move that quick.
Never.
Honestly. But one wonderful play by YSF-B. Amazing play by YSF-B. Really well. We're gonna be taking a break to set up the. We're gonna show you an NEQ video, a promo of our national esports qualifier. So for all our gamers out there, if you are interested in representing our beautiful country Bahrain, this is your chance. This is the road to Riyadh that will head you to the Asian Esport qualifier, and hopefully from that to the World Esport Championship. So have a look and make sure to check everything on tealflamingo.co.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم. أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم، فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنتوا شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم. أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم، فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. this tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home.
معاكم احمد بعيد بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي بتفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش، 27 32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوت ديتد فنقدر نستثنيه. وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجوده على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه بتكون حدها عاليه. في رايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلين كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج ان مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن اقدر اروح هناك اتعلم، مثل كتصوير الافتتاح رحت معاهم.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team. And it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
ايلين كلاش اكاديمي اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنت شنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم. فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب. خلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home.
معاكم احمد بعيد بي سي ادفايزر، واليوم جايب لكم معلومات تهمكم في عالم البي سي وعالم الجيم. في كل جيمنج سيت اب من الاشياء المهمه طبعا اللي هي الشاشه. خلونا اعرفكم على المعلومات اللي تفيدكم في وقت تختارون الشاشه المناسبه لكم. طبعا احجام الشاشه معروفه اللي هي 24 انش 27 32، وطبعا البانل تايبس اللي هم الاي بي اس والتي ان. التي ان صار هاي اوتديتد فنقدر نستثنيه، وعندنا طبعا اخر شيء اللي هو الفي اي. وشيء وايد مهم انك تختار ريزولوشن الشاشه يتناسب مع الجرافيك كارد اللي عندك. كان عندك كارت مثلا من اللو اند تروح على فول اتش دي، الميد رينج 2K، هاي اند 4K. وايد مهم تعرفون الميجا هرتز اللي موجوده على الشاشه. طبعا كل ما كان اعلى كل ما كان افضل، لكن عدد الهرتز وايد مربوط بالريزولوشن مالك. يعني اذا عندك فول اتش دي تروح 240 360. هني طبعا سرعه الاستجابه بتكون حدها عاليه. فرايي انا الشاشه المثاليه حق اغلب الجيمرز اللي هي شاشه 27 انش ريزولوشن 2K مع اي بي اس بانل و165 هرتز. في نفس الوقت سعرها ممتاز وفيوتشر بروف وتناسبك حق احتياجك.
Oh my gosh, when I first came in, I felt so welcome. The space was so cool and creative.
البداية كانت شوية صعبة، بس عقب مع الخبرة اللي اكتسبناها مع التريننج اللي حصلناه من ايلين كلاش، يعني ما شاء الله يعني قدرنا ان ننجز ونصير احسن.
الحلو في البرنامج ان مو بس اقدر اكون في الاي سبورت، اقدر حتى ان وقت انا ابي اتعلم شيء في صوب البرودكشن أقدر أروح هناك أتعلم مثل كتصوير الافتتاح رحت معاهم.
Being behind the camera, learning how it all works with the lighting, and it's just been a great experience. I feel like I've learned so much for something I've been passionate towards very quickly and very efficiently.
It was very challenging, but it was very rewarding at the same time because I was in constant communication with the team, and it was really fun to, have that back and forth of a concept we were both working towards.
Island Clash Academy اللي دائما نخبر الناس ان يشاركوا معانا، سجلوا على روابط التواصل الاجتماعي، وفي في طاقم اداري يساعدك تطلع باحسن صوره.
لأن ديرتي تستاهل راح أبذل كل جهدي.
بروح الفريق نقدر نفوز، وهدفنا نرفع راية البحرين.
أيام وليالي من التدريب، وبكرة نلبس شعار المنتخب.
في الرياضة الإلكترونية الأحمر قدها وإحنا قد التحدي.
وأنت وشنو تنتظرون؟
البحرين بطلا لخليج 24.
هذه فرصتكم، أكبر بطولة للألعاب الإلكترونية في العالم، فرصتكم أن أنتم تمثلون بلدكم خير تمثيل. سجلوا وفالكم الذهب، وخلونا نقول كلنا هذا البحريني ما تغلبونه.
Hi, this is Ahmed from Ahmed Strength and Conditioning, and here's today's tip. Because of gaming, we tend to have very rounded shoulders. So here are some exercises that you can do to help strengthen that. Number one, grab a band and just pull your shoulders apart, strengthening those back muscles. You can do anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. So here is another exercise that you can do to help stretch your chest muscle. This tends to get very tight and short because of our gaming position. So what you want to do is put your hands on a wall and then open up your chest and hold for around 30 seconds to get a nice big stretch. For these exercises, you can do them between your sets, while you're waiting in the lobby, or while you're just resting at home.
Thank you to all the players who took part in our tournament. It's now time to begin our crowning ceremony. To crown second and third place, I present to you board member of Bahrain Esports Federation, No Fuad Abdallah. And now, in third place, ALKHABBAZ. Well played. And in second place, Sugar. Well played. Thank you, Nof. To crown first place, I present to you Vice President of Bahrain Esports Federation, Khalid Lansari. And in the first place, we present to you the winners of Quickfire Street Fighter 6 tournament, Yusuf. Great job and well played. Thank you all for watching and see you on 11th of February for National Esports Qualifiers.